Okay guys, so before we even get started, let me first off and say that I am not a beautician, I'm not a professional, I have no idea what I'm doing. This is my first time doing this, so please be mindful of the comments and everything, and let's just go ahead and get into this. So first I'm going to sit Greg back and I'm going to go ahead and wash his hair. I already taken his hair down and he wouldn't be still, so I have to force his head down. But I'm just going to wet his hair through, and I had no idea what I was doing. That's why he was looking like that, because I was hurting him. So I'm going to use the Shea Moisture, and this is the Strengthen and Restore shampoo with the Jamaican black castor oil, and it has the apple cider vinegar, which I love because the apple cider vinegar helps cleanse the scalp and remove any buildup, but it also has shea butter in there and other oils which help cleanse the scalp and moisturize the hair. And I just really love this shampoo, and it also promotes natural hair growth, so that's perfect for his dreads. So I'm just going to go ahead and rinse that out, and I did wash his hair out twice. As I was washing his hair also, I was kind of scratching at his scalp. He did say that his hairdresser does kind of scratch at his scalp to remove any buildup, so I was massaging his scalp to make sure that it was nice and clean, and I was just massaging it to make sure the product was going through, and just to, you know, get the scalp all ready for the conditioner. Next, I'm going to take the Daily Hydration Conditioner, and I love this because it has a 100% virgin coconut oil in there. So once again, I'm all about hydrating his hair and his scalp because he has dreads and he doesn't get his hair washed often, and because they're not going to be combed out, I just want to make sure his scalp was nice and moisturized. Now, I have no idea was this the proper products to use for his hair, but I felt like this would have been the best treatment for his hair because his hair is really dirty because he hasn't gotten his hair washed in a while. His hair is nice and clean. You can see that his dreads have came up loose pretty good from washing his hair. Zara was sitting there. So you're going to need some clips, some locking gel, some rubber bands, and I use this Melanin Hair Care oil, which I love. It's really light, so it doesn't leave his scalp really heavy with oils. First, I'm just going to section off his hair, but don't do what I did. I had already started twisting, and then I realized that I needed to go ahead and oil his scalp first. So I did take it down and oil his scalp before I started twisting his hair. So first, you're going to take a little bit of the locking gel, just a little bit, and I'm going to take a little dab on my finger here, and I think I even used a little too much for this first one because this was my first time ever doing, you know, retwisting his hair. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that gel and go ahead and put it on the base of the twist, and I'm going to twist it, and then I'm going to twist it between my hands. I've seen this on plenty of videos. I watched a lot of videos before I did this, so I did give it a few twists, and then I kind of rubbed it together in between my hands, and then I just put the clamp probably like 3/4 to an inch away from the base, and that kept it from really unraveling, because when I put it close to the base it kept unraveling, and I don't know why I did that, but it did work when I put it a little bit further from the base of the hair. So I'm just going to do that and do all of his little dreads, and I just twist it and I just roll it between my hands. I tried to get a good angle for you guys. My hands were all in the way. Also, it works really perfect when you use 2 twists for 1 clip. It also secures the hair and makes sure that they don't unravel, so it kept it a little bit tight. And I didn't twist his hair really tight because I just felt like I was going to harm his hair, but he did say his hairdresser does it really tighter, does it way tighter than I did. So I didn't do his hair as tight as she did, but I think I did a pretty decent job. So now you can see it's all retwisted, and we're going to leave the clamps in. He's going to sit there and let it air dry. So it air dried for about 9 hours until it was completely dry before we took the clips out. So now that it's air dry, I'm going to remove all of the clips really quickly, and we're going to see how it looks. And as you can see, they're staying pretty tight, but I did notice that some were a little bit loose. And I also noticed that his ends were really frizzy, and I told him I think if we would have had a little dryer for him to sit on it, it would have probably helped kept his hair like more smooth. But it was really frizzy. But like I said, I'm not a professional, and this is how it looks after I took all the clamps down. So what I was trying to do is flat twist his twist down, just to kind of give it back the same style he had it before. I wish I would have took a picture so you guys can see what it looked like beforehand, but like I said, I've never done this before, so it took me a couple of tries, which I kind of made his hair a little bit frizzier, but I wound up getting it down packed. And now I know how to kind of twist his hair for next time, and his stylist does it way better than I did, but it took me a couple of tries to really get the twist down. And I just used the rubber bands to kind of like lock the ends of his hair. And as you can see, now I went in and oiled his scalp with the oil because I didn't do it beforehand. And as you guys see, that it took me a couple of tries to really get his hair nice and twisted down, but once I got it, it looked okay, y'all. It looked okay. So this was the finished product. I think I did a pretty decent job compared to what his hair looked like before. It looked really nice, and his scalp is really clean. That's what I was mostly concerned about. He was going out of town for work, so I wanted his hair to look pretty decent, and I think I did a pretty good job. This side looks the best, y'all, but I think I did really good, and it looks really nice. So let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to click and subscribe down below, and if you have any tips for next time, please let me know. And I can't wait to share with you guys my next video. Bye, guys.